Okay, good versus nice. In Jack Nicholson's words, you can't handle the truth. History shows that truth tellers are often punished. Socrates is a case in point. Being good comes at a price. It's easy to dislike or find fault with somebody who speaks the unpleasant truth. But good people are necessary because in the real world, there are always people around who are willing to take kindness for weakness, exploit situations, push boundaries, blur lines, and make the most of a situation out of sheer greed or just lust for power. A good person is a person with high integrity and a person who's very clear in their mind about boundaries. Good people, though unpopular, are necessary part of life. Part of being authentic or good is knowing when you have wronged or you've crossed some boundaries and having the integrity to come back and say, hey, I'm sorry, that was completely on me. It was my mistake, I screwed up. But can you imagine a world with no niceness? That's going to be really, really hard. I've learned from my wife that being nice can open quite a few doors and can go a long way. That's a lot easier than kicking them down. And being nice, a kind word can help heal a broken situation, a broken spirit. There's this thing I read about George Clemenceau. He was on his way to sign the Versailles Treaty, and his aide next to him said, oh, one more treaty, lots of protocols, lots of hot air, huge waste of time. And George Clemenceau's response was that it's air in our tires that makes our ride smooth. So niceties, protocols do have their place, they do help, but it's also a fact that we are living in a world that's going faster and faster and getting quicker and quicker, and there's less room for rituals and niceties, and there's a greater need for authenticity and honesty and directness without, of course, being rude or offensive. And I think, it's important for everybody to be able to balance being good, being nice. And an old Indian saying is, I'll translate into English, it is an iron fist inside a velvet glove, wherein you're nice and smooth and very soft, but in there is an iron fist. So, in conclusion, I'd like to say that being good and being nice shouldn't be versus one another. They should go hand in hand. They're both necessary. They both have their place and they both have to be exercised actively. Thank you.